What's up, guys? This is Showmaster, Brady Video. Today we're doing Deku Gets Kidnapped, Part 12. So yeah, now, some of you are going to be asking, hey, Marvin, you said you weren't going to post anymore. But guess what? It's the fucking morning. Guess what? My mom's gone, so I can record, and my baby brother. So yeah, I can actually record, and my brother's asleep, sometimes I can record. So yeah. And maybe when my grandma comes back, we might have some subways. So yay. Now then, let's get this started. Now, let me set this timer and let's go. Now, where we last left off, Ragnarok cut off Deku's tail. Or skirts, can't really remember. Now, most of the tail does regrow. Toga is mostly staying on a tail that is just flopping around the stuff. She grabs it and just throws it. The tail does float up in the air until it disappears, mostly turned to dust. Now, Toga is saying that great, so this mostly Deku's tail turns into dust mostly when it's torn apart. Ragnarok says yes, exactly. Just in case if anyone tries to make a cure for this mutation exactly. Now, Ragnarok grabs Deku's hand and forces him to transform into an alien. He turns into feedback. Now, Ragnarok tells Carnage to get on him exactly. He does. Now he's become Carnage plus, feedback. Carnage back. Or feed Carnage. Something like that. Now, Carnage says, great. This form actually seems really cool. Absorb electricity. And he tries to shoot somebody he cannot. Because he doesn't have any electricity stored. He says, wait, how the fuck does this transformation work? Green says this transformation works by electricity exactly, like this, or energy base. She fires electricity attack at Carnage. He must put his hand in the air, mostly form them like he was going to do a Kamehameha, but mostly outwards. The electricity does go into the mostly hands exactly. He says, cool. He was going to fire those back at Green, but she says no, keep those stored. We might need them. Carnage says fine. Now, Carnage does turn back into mostly click the Omnitrix to, turn them back to normal. Now, she says good. Now then. Shit. Let's check C. Oh, shit. I need to check something really important, guys. Let me check. %40 of the work that's done. Laughing, she says fine. I'll bring the movie, mostly the candy stuff, and... Oh, yeah. Now then. Okay, I remember now. Now then. Mostly, Toga says that, aren't we gonna get ready for villain night exactly? And, she says, oh yeah, I forgot. Now, she calls Kiryu to open a work gate, but, Toga says, are we really going to, mostly allow Ragnarok and Carnage to come exactly? She says it's going to be fine exactly, because, Carnage can just, wait, Carnage, don't you need to eat chocolate or something? And he says, yes, but those souls have been nutrients. No, shit. Just eating shit. I don't sound smart there. Now, Carnage says, what are we waiting for exactly? Now, she says, fine. She calls Kiryu to open a warp gate. The warp gate does open. Now, they are walking through. Now then, most they are at All For One's base. His base is a normal house exactly. Looks like Green's, but way different. Now, mostly all the villains are already there. Shigaraki's with the popcorn, Kirigiri has, the remote and all the other things though. And the pillows ready and, any sleeping bags or, cover and stuff. So yeah, now. Carnage immediately, is just staring at Kirigiri. Now, some of you will be asking me, hey, did I not make a blacklight virus for Kirigiri? I actually have. Now then. Green said, oh yeah, Kirigiri, I forgot about the blacklight virus thing I have to create for you. I actually created it, though, for you. So yeah. She says hold still. She gives Kirigiri the blacklight virus. Now, his was custom built to handle the portal thing with mutation core. Now, you're going to be seeing what the heck can he do now. He can open multiple portals, small ones, big ones, and more. That's what she said. Now, by the way, Game Theory never forgot Uganda Knuckles, so Android 22. By the way, you might have to figure out from the alarmist. Now then. Now then. Mostly, let's see. Dobby was just staring at Carnage and Ragnarok. Now, Deku's just sitting on the ground and stuff, just sitting by the couch. Mostly, Green is sitting on the couch where she can just see Deku exactly. Mostly, she's right by him. Now, you're gonna be asking where the heck's Deku sitting at exactly. He's mostly sitting at, in the hallway exactly, but, she can just reach her hand out and touch Deku's hair. Now, they're just watching some TV exactly, or some movies. Mostly, they really can't choose. Horror or, slashers, murder, some dumb shit though from the 90s or something. So yeah. Dobby says, why the heck we do not watch Venom? Immediately they all agree, because, they want to get Carnage ticked off. Because, Green told mostly them what happened and stuff, so yeah. Carnage says, wait, we're gonna have to watch my dad actually doing crap. And, Dobby says, what, do you have dad issues? And he says, no, do you have facial issues? And Dobby says that, don't make me come over there and burn the shit out of you. He says, try me, bitch. And Dobby just walks over there and grabs Deku. Carnage immediately forms around Deku and he turns into feedback. And he's way taller than Dobby. In fact, I think they're the exact same size. Now then, he says, do you want to go on then? And he says, yeah, I do actually. They were actually going to fight before Green said, if both of you fight in my dad's house, you're both going to get turned to Nomus. Now, Dobby does not want to get turned to Nomu, or Carnage. Now, they say, alright, we'll do outside. She says, no, you guys are not fighting mostly at the middle of the night anyway. You guys can fight in the morning after we are done attacking UA. And we all know how Shigaraki did with UA exactly. Dobby says, oh yeah, because you guys told me about how Shigaraki fucked up the plan. And, Shigaraki says, I did not fuck up the plan. And he's saying, you did actually. You couldn't even kill one person there. You didn't even try. Mostly the Nobu did most of the work. Kirigiri did most of the work. And, you really didn't do nothing. You just stand there and just talked a lot. Kirigiri says, yeah, that's mostly him, though. All talk, but no bite. Now then, they're all laughing about this. Carnage and Ragnarok too. Now then, they're just watching Venom exactly. Carnage says this is really stupid, though, and Green and Toga tell Carnage that if he speaks again through this movie, that we are going to, rip you out of that kid's body and torture you. Now, Carnage is being quiet. Now, Dobby never knew Carnage can be this scared of these two. Now, he's just going to the bathroom, but he asks Carnage what the hell they did exactly. He says, I lift up Toga's skirt in, Ragnarok lift up Green's skirt once, so in, Carnage, I lift up, Toga's skirt. And Dobby just imagines that image, says, you're dirty. He just tries to attack, just burn a little bit off of Carnage, but he could not. Because Green was going to look, but he just walked. Now then. Mostly, let's just say. Now, Green did hear this. Green says, that's great. I had to do something for a second. She stands up and just grabs, Deku by the arm. She mostly opens the door and just says, "Give me a second." Nothing. Toga says that, oh great, he's screwed. And, Twice says, "What do you mean?" Saying that, you'll figure out why. She just says that, "I'm going outside too." Most checks in what the hell they're doing. She does. Nothing. Carnage and Green are having a little fight exactly. Mostly not fighting at all, but screaming at each other. Saying that, "What the heck is wrong with you anyway, though? You're a fucking symbiote anyway. You can't even shut up for like an hour or so." And he says, "What? I can't shut up and see my dad do some dumbass shit in a dumbass movie?" Saying that, "You're not real, actually." He says, "Yeah, I know, but still." Now, Toga said that, "Do you guys need a room together?" Carnage and Green say no. Now, Toga just says that, "Okay, first thing, I can tell when people actually like each other. Now, just spill it out. Both of you like each other. Mostly Deku likes Green and Green likes Deku. Now just spill it out already." Now then, Green just gets, red face. And Carnage say, "Wait, what? You like Deku?" He really starts laughing. Before Green forms a, electricity bolt in her hand and throw it at Carnage. He mostly dodges it. Now, this did hit a tree, but she did use her wire quirk to, stop it. Now. Oh, shit. Now. Okay, now then. Green says, "How the heck could you know exactly?" She says that, one time when I was not a villain exactly, I actually liked this guy until I killed him exactly. So yeah. Now let me explain something really important. You two just say how you guys feel and that's it. Now then, she says, "Green, go first." Now, Twice is in the house and he just said, "I'm gonna check see what the fuck's happening too. I wanna see what the fuck is happening." So he does. Now, technically, Villain Night has not been ruined. It's actually just been fucking weird. Everyone said me too. I actually want to see what my daughter's doing out there to that kid. Now, Dobby sees them walking outside and he follows them. Now, Toga just says to them that just be quiet though. Most of them are having a squabble about, Green likes Deku and Deku likes Green. Immediately off when Dobby and Twice just say, "What?" And she says, "I know, it's a little weird though, exactly. Stockholm Syndrome bullshit." Now, mostly it's Carnage though, it's just really weird though stuff. Now, and by the way, Ragnarok, or Carnage, or whichever single one of you. Carnage says, "Yeah, what is it, Toga?" Saying that, "You know you're dead, right, for doing that thing, though." And Dobby just laughs. And Toga's asking what the hell is he laughing about. Saying that, Carnage told me what he actually did. He must be pulled up your skirt exactly. She actually just threw a knife at Dobby. He dodged it and just went to the house. Now, he says, okay, I'll stop laughing. But it's fucking hilarious. He just says that to Twice, just imagine it. Twice says, "I'm not imagining that, because I'm not a pedophile." All of one says, "Yeah, me either. I might be a villain, but at least I'm not a pedo." Now, Toga said, "Okay, Green, tell mostly Carnage or whatever that fuck, how you feel exactly." Now, she says to Deku that she loves him. Mostly, she's always been in love with him and stuff, and that's why I kidnapped you. Mostly I never told my dad exactly, because, I really wouldn't know if he liked it or not or something. I was going to mind control you to like me, though, but, yeah, I should have just did that in the first place. Now, Carnage takes control of Deku's body. Now then, she just says, "Carnage, stop getting on Deku and stuff, and just mostly make Deku just, never mind." She immediately throws a fireball in her hand and says, "I'm gonna burn you though off of him if you don't get off of him." Now then, Carnage does. Now then, Carnage just says, "You better tell her what you actually feel about her anyway, because I can tell when people are in love." It's a little weird though. Now, I'll be in your body. You guys can have 5 minutes, whatever the fuck you guys are gonna do. Have sex with some dumb shit, kiss, hug. Ugh. Emily Green says that if you say that one more time, I'm not gonna have sex with him anyway. Now then, do you want to be ripped out of that stupid corpse? Sorry about that, Deku. Deku says he really doesn't care exactly, in a soft voice exactly. Now then. Ragnarok comes out of Deku's body and says, yeah, you better tell her how you feel exactly. Now, Deku explains that he actually loved her too, though, exactly. It never clicked with him and stuff, but it was a little weird. So yeah. Now then, everyone just says to Dobby that I bet you $20 that they won't kiss, or at least hug, or do something. Dobby says, you're on. Now, Green and Deku hug. And, well, Dobby says shit. Green says shit about what? Saying that, well, your dad bet me $20 if I, let's say if you bet you guys would kiss or hug, I'd owe him $20, so, well, better just look. Here, all for one, here's my 20. He says, thank you, Dobby. Emily, she says, Dad, were you betting on me to hug him or kiss him or something? And he said yes. Now, he says that, well, technically tomorrow you guys are going to attack UA, right? She says yes. Now then, let's do a time skip. Mostly it's the next day. Mostly every single, well, Bakugo and all their Class 1A members are back at school. Now. Shit. Now. Mostly Bakugo is like in the entire Class 1A trying to figure out where the hell is Deku at. Now, let's get to the training section exactly. Now. Mostly everyone's training outside with their quirks. They just think Deku might have got sick or, well, missed exactly. Some other shit. Now. Mostly, well, let's just see. Shit. Now. Green, Toga, and Deku are getting ready to, well, go to UA. Now, she calls Kiryu to open a warp gate to UA. They do. She sends a few Nomus through there, too. Now, she says that, well, hello, Class 1A. Or 29% of the Class 1A, or 99% of Class 1A. So yeah, Carnage is technically controlling Deku by forming around him. They can't really tell what the hell that is. Kaminari says that, wait, Carnage? He says, yes, it is me, Carnage. The most crazy symbiote ever. The most strongest one, in fact. Anti-Venom. What? He said, oh, nothing. So yeah. Now, Carnage says that, well, he said, what would you imagine if you seen a Toku star with a symbiote on it? He really used the Nametrix to try and turn into a Toku star, but he turns into, well, feedback. He says, what the heck do I always get feedback? Now, he says that, well, I better fire some electricity at you, Kaminari, before you can. But Kaminari fires electricity at him. Mostly has these weird disc things to shoot. Feedback absorbs all that electricity. He says, delicious. Can I have some more? But he says that, well, I better do something from anime for my, well, new girlfriend exactly Green. He charges up electricity Kamehameha. He says that you might know this from Dragon Ball Z. Now, he fires it at Kaminari, but, well, Kirishima uses his hardening to block it. Now, mostly, well, let's actually Eraser Head. Wait, not Eraser Head, shit. Wait. Fuck, I need to remember. Not Eraserhead, but, well, Ochaku says that, who the heck are you hosting exactly, and where the heck is Deku at? Now, Bakugo thinks that she must have took Deku. Now, Bakugo says, I don't care if you're a female, male, or bullshit. You're gonna get taken down by Bakugo style. Now, Bakugo tries to attack Carnage feedback, but, well, he cannot. Mostly Carnage grabs him by, well, the arm. The fuck? He lifts him in the air and, well, just yelling at him, saying that you can't win, because I actually have your friend. Immediately, well, he says, I'll show you all. He tosses Bakugo on the ground and, well, he says that, well, you might know me as Azuka Midoriya. He immediately clicks on his chest, though, where the Omnitrix, or the Nematrix is, and immediately they see Deku. Scarred up, beaten up, and some other shit. And mostly not looking at them all. Now, Millie Green says that, well, mostly you're gonna be saying, well, don't we have any few backup plans for this? I actually do. Mostly these, well, no moves. Now, she calls Kiryu to open the warp gate for those no moves. They do. Now, mostly, now it is a Class 1A versus no moves versus Green and Deku. Now, Bakugo is fighting Deku exactly. He told Ragnarok to come out, and he does. He's formed his sword. Momo makes a scythe for him, and she tosses to Bakugo and tells him he can use it because I have watched Soul Eater and, well, scythes and swords work together. He says, I don't fucking care, and, well, he's just attacking Deku with it. Now, Green is just watching this, but Ochaku tries to go after Green. Green uses her blacklight virus to, well, knock her into, or technically not knock her into the ground, but grabbing her and, well, was going to kill her. But, well, Kaminari uses electricity to shock her exactly and drop her. Now, Ochaku is fighting some Nomus now. Now then. She says, it'll be really great when Deku just eats all your souls exactly. Now, Momo says that's great, so she has Ragnarok, mostly the Nematrix, a symbiote, Carnage, and, well, does he have a dragon? And, well, she says, actually, I do. Now, she calls Kirigiri to open a warp gate for a dragon to come in. Her Death Grabber and her, well, Monster's Nightmare. Immediately, Bakugo just yelled at Momo and says, you and your fucking big mouth and your big tits. Immediately, well, people stare at Bakugo and say, dude, the fuck? And Kirishima just says that, do you like Momo? And he immediately says, no, I don't like that idiot anyway. Now, mostly Bakugo now has to fight Monster's Nightmare, a Death Grabber, and Nobu's behind him. He's doing really good for the Nobu's, but the Monster's Nightmare and the Death Grabber are giving him problems. Now, Deku is just having Ragnarok in his hand, though, and, well, she says you can use Scream Resonance, though, and he does. Mostly, well, really puts his sword in the air, though, and all the souls that he has killed, though, across the skiddy, or any new souls that have been killed, come. And the jars in Green's refrigerator. Now, they all come to Ragnarok. And, well, Ragnarok grabs a few souls for Deku to eat. Now, Momo sees it, and she says, great, we need to stop him before he eats all those human souls. And, well, Bakugo asks her why, saying that if he eats all those souls exactly, well, he'll become more powerful than us. I don't even think our quirks can stop him now. Now then, Ragnarok's done eating, but he has a few souls for Deku. He says, eat up, you idiot. He gives one to Deku. Momo's telling Deku to not eat those exactly. Give me a second. What? Quan just did that. Dumbass. Now then, I'm so sorry for that. My baby brother stuff. So yeah, let's continue on. Now then. Now, Deku eats the soul. Momo forms a scythe and was going to after Deku. Now, mostly Momo and Deku are now having a fight exactly. Some of you are going to be asking who the hell Deku's going to date in UA. Because this is how it's actually going to go. Deku gets, well, defeated and stuff. It's going to be a little weird. I really don't want to spoil that much. Now, mostly, let's see. Now, mostly, Momo is fighting Deku, and what they're doing clash stuff. He immediately tells Ragnarok to use Screaming Resonance. He does, and it slices through Momo's, well, steel scythe. She tries to create another one made of, well, diamonds. Breaks again. She continuously trained scythe after scythe until it was like a pile of scythes. Now then, Bakugo said, "You're gonna stop making scythes already and try to make a gun or something?" Momo says, "I can't create a gun exactly, because guns have parts that are not or guns I cannot make, you idiot. I can make melee weapons, but I can't make other type of weapons." He says, "Fuck, and your stupid useless quirk too." Now then. Well, Green is just mostly watching this battle. Momo is just yelling at Deku and telling him to stop, though. Mostly doesn't have to do this. Now, Carnage takes control, and he says that, "Well, I'm not your Midoriya anymore." Immediately his tentacles come out, and he grabs Momo and the rest of Class 1A except Gyro. He does not know where she is exactly. Now, mostly Carnage is laughing, saying that, "Oh, you guys would taste really good for souls exactly. Mostly I don't have to eat this kid's brains or organs, I can eat souls or chocolate." Now then, if you did bribe me with chocolates, maybe I'll turn on green, but I would never do that exactly. Now then, where the hell is Gyro at? Now, Gyro says, "I'm right here, you overgrown blood bag." She is, mostly using her quirk now. Carnage lets them all go. He's trying to keep himself combined with Deku, keeping himself. Now, Bakugo uses the explosion quirk to, hurt Carnage more, to, get him back into Deku's body. Now, Bakugo does knock out Deku. Now then, Bakugo says, "Great, you turn my friend into this thing exactly. He has a tail for some reason, mostly a death grabber tail and some other shit, and this is what you do?" She starts laughing, saying that he's not done yet. She says that, "Well, you would know what this is, Bakugo, because I know you like to play the blacklight virus games." She immediately turns her hand into the blacklight virus. She says, "I gave your friend over there the blacklight virus and control him like a puppet." Immediately, Deku pushes Bakugo away, and he's being controlled like a puppet now. Carnage and Ragnarok come out of Deku's body. He says, "Great now. We have an empty house that can't even do anything right. He's unconscious. That sucks." Ragnarok says, "Yeah, that does." Now, Ragnarok forms a sword in Deku's hand, and Carnage just forms his self. Now, he tells Ragnarok that we should try Kishin Cannon. He says, "I agree." Now, they are doing the Death Kid thing. Now, mostly, Bakugo yells at Momo saying, "What the hell are they doing?" And she says that, "Well, that's Death the Kid's, death cannons. If that thing hits us, we'll be dead." Now then, Carnage says that, "Well, ready up, here we go, and you're all dead. And you're stupid, mostly I'll go after that screamy banshee bitch first." Now then, he fires, but mostly Deku takes sexy. I actually wouldn't do this. Shit. I need to do something for a second, guys. Grab that knife away from him. And lock the door. Sorry for that, guys. Now then, let's continue on. Finally, Jesus. Now, he fires his Kishin cannons. Now, they do hit the wall exactly, and they do blow it up. Now, mostly Bakugo says, "Thank God we dodged that one." Now, Momo says, "Yeah, but we better be lucky he didn't fire at any of us anyway." Carnage says, "Dang, I was firing at that screaming banshee bitch." Now, Gyro says, "I'm not a screaming banshee. And first thing, I'm gonna say my friend Midoriya anyway." "Don't you like to call him Deku, though? Or should I call Kachan over here?" Immediately, Bakugo says that only Deku can call me that name exactly, you creep. He says, "I'm the creep. Please, didn't you tell your friend to jump off our roof?" Now, Emily Class 1A does not know this. They say Bakugo explained, "It was a long time ago. Long time my ass. Mostly you told my host over here to jump off a roof and to get a quirk like all the 20% of the quirkless population. But, well, I'm here to stay. And, well, my host actually, well, is, well, obedient like a dog, exactly. Enough torturing can do anything to a person. And you have to give this wrong apology to my, well, girlfriend, Green. Now then, he says that, well, I better fire this again before, well... Wait, I actually don't want to fire this attack. It'll be way better if I defeat you in a chair. Now, Carnage forms a chair exactly. Now, mostly, Green tells, well... Carnage tells Green that he does not need her to control Deku's body anymore, exactly. Because he got this now. She's okay. She says okay. Now, he's now mostly using the chair to attack them. Mostly like Dr. Stein. Now then, he says that, well, let's check seal your souls exactly. He sees that Gyro and Ochaku have powerful souls. And Momo and Bakugo. But he sees that rest of class Winnie has weak souls. He says, darn it, I thought all you had powerful souls. Even that pervert Mineta. Now, he tells Green that we might need reinforcements exactly, well... Oh, I got something really cool. He immediately chooses Clockwork to transform into. He says Clockwork, and, well, he uses Clockwork's ability to mostly go through different timelines to grab different versions himself. He gets the Deku that laughs. Now, if you guys do not know who the Deku who laughs is, I was going to make a little, well, mostly video about him. Now let me show you who the Deku who laughs is actually. Wait, what? Wait a second. This is the Deku who laughs. It's a little fucking creepy, I know. Now then. Now, he tells all these different Dekus that, well, you all want revenge on Kacchan and his friends, right? And they all say yes, they do. And they say, good, now let's all kill them like a surprise party. Now, this has been the Shadowmaster, and goodbye. I think I did really good for our Carnage voice, so goodbye, guys.